What's up guys, and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So it is July 7th and we have ourselves a station recap, kind of going over what we have coming up, or what we have in store for the next few updates. So before take too long, let's just jump right into it. By the way, this is a long recap. I'm just gonna scroll through it really. There's a lot of info here, guys. And I've thumbed through it really fast just to kind of get some information. Kind of short on time, so I want to get this video done and uploaded for you guys. But yeah, there's a lot here, so we're gonna kind of skim through it, go through what's gonna be the important stuff, in my opinion, at the very least. Oh, and I'm doing this video right now, and I'm missing an incarnation of knowledge. Rip. Oh well, let's jump into it. So we have Sandor Land coming up in the next patch. This is the first time I've seen they've done this. Enemies mainly weak to fire, so they're letting us know ahead of time that the enemies are going to be weak to fire, so we kind of know what to expect. I guess to prepare your weapons to be fire type weapons. I guess that's useful, right? That's kind of cool. Omega Aprensia will appear. Apris Grudge Omega supports S2 and S3. Looks like Factor S3 immediate perfusion. Potential's the same as the old type. I don't really know what that actually does. I'll have to take a look at that or look into a little bit more. I'm sure anyone who does know what it does can mention it in the comments. 6th anniversary exchange shop lineup will receive some adjustments. It doesn't say what exactly just yet. And then of course, oh, it says Apostle Dragon does not appear in this quest. Interesting. So no more getting one shot in Dark Blast. That's kind of cool. Which is the Apostolo Dragon, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I just call it Chrome Omega. It's the Chrome Dragon, basically, the Omega version of it. The mainstream team room will be implemented correctly on July 25th. For anyone who's curious about that, there was a bug where this was implemented early by accident, and it was causing people to auto disconnect whoever joined the team room that had that room enabled. So looks like they took it down, they're trying to get it fixed, and they're going to implement it at the right time. It looks like the 6th anniversary revival scratch will be running from the 17th until the 25th. It contains hairstyles, accessories, and lobby actions, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Apprentice emergency quest is coming up. It's an 8-player quest where the way they make it sound, so essentially you're protecting a particle cannon. If the particle cannon gets destroyed, we fail, and the second half of it will go into Luther form automatically. If we die, we'll go back into Luther form, so kind of similar to the name of the quest, Yamato, where you go into AIS. I'm assuming you'll have Luther form, so that's kind of cool. I'm curious if that's going to scale off of your actual skills you have in Luther form, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Also, the fact that this emergency quest is also it's an escort quest. It's the worst kind of quest. I don't know why we did this, but whatever. I'm sure it'll be fun. We have emergency quest. Wow, episode 5 side story about hero stuff, mainly dealing with Stratos. It's supposed to be like the episode 1 battle tournament. I didn't do episode 1 stuff that I paid a lot of attention to, so it'd be interesting to see. This is interesting. They don't really give us a lot of information about it. Bring a rifle. It's like a 6-shot revolver when the potential activates through the weapon action. Okay. Maybe that means something else to you guys. I'm not sure exactly what that really is referring to, but we'll go forward from there. The Iller series, 13 stars potential, deals with the Apprentice Dark Blast form. Okay. So it's a 13-star series that has effects with Dark Blast. Apparently this will be really happy, or this will make a lot of people really happy that still have these weapons from forever ago, that have always been complaining that SEGA hasn't given them an option to just upgrade them. SEGA's giving you an option to just upgrade them, it looks like. I wonder what it'll require to get them upgraded, but it looks like you can. So the Austere OT conversion, there's going to be a method to convert the OT Austere weapons, so there you go. And for those who don't know, Austere was one of the strongest old type weapons before the new type weapons came out. It actually outclassed a bunch of new type weapons for a very, very long time until some very, very strong ones came out. We will be able to obtain the Dia series outside of Driving Rain. That's nice. It's going to be a bit further ahead, but we're planning another opportunity to reobtain them, apparently. Lost Bob's question. So people asking about the mini Just mini suits, okay. Mini Kakuen, mini Nya suits. Not really that important. Okay. Late July adjustments. So here's the adjustments we're supposed to be getting pretty soon, at the very least, in the end of this month. They're going to be making some changes to the AC scratch adjustments, and I read these are actually pretty cool. The following items will no longer be offered in regular AC scratches. So grind risk reduction, complete, absolute changes each element, and then add special ability PP. This adjustment will only affect the regular AC scratches. I assume that means like just the regular 200s and not the 500s, or it possibly could mean the ones that usually pull multiples. I'm not sure exactly what it's referring to, but we'll see. Items other than add special ability PP will continue to be offered in support item sections of scratches or available for a limited time. Oh, I see. It's just leaving in the support item section. Okay. The following scratch pull rate will be adjusted. This is really, really good. The great success rate grind 100% is going from 12% currently to 1.3 to 1.4%, which is a drastic reduction, meaning we're not going to get as many of these, but hopefully getting more of the things we actually want to get. Some mag support extended device and mag food device release schedule rotations. Honestly, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me personally. I'm not really paying too much attention to it. It's really not that important. And they are changing some booster stuff, so it looks like you'll be able to purchase plus 300% boosters in packs of 3 for 200 SG, just solo for 75, or you can buy it for 900 AC. You can get 6 hours of plus 400%. I wonder if it works like the regular ones where you can just like lock it and stuff like that. Only time will tell. So here's a really cool one. October, we're getting some balance changes. Fast balance changes. The very first one has to do with Hunter, and it makes me think of a buddy, a fellow streamer of mine, who plays Sword Hunter. This is literally exactly what they asked for. Sacrifice bite will remain on the sword upon switching weapons, plus other adjustments. So there's gonna be some more stuff. We don't know what that is yet, but there's gonna be more things. And then Sword Hunter's normal attacks and PAs are gonna be buffed. Launches into machine guns, you can now cancel the jump and dive roll when using dive roll shoot. Cool. Force revisited the elemental conversions, and the other elemental conversion rates will become. Revisited the effect of elemental conversion. The other element conversion rates will become 45% at level 5. Along with this, the potential Eternal Operation device and ability S4 Refined Providence will be adjusted. Okay. So these changes are affecting those abilities, that potential and that S4 ability, so they're adjusting them, I'd imagine. Bullet bows, their PAs will have some evasive movement and behaviors that are added to them. This is an odd change for me. So jet boots, they made it so that so the element will no longer return to its original element, even if you have 0 gear when the element was overridden. So that's kind of cool, making it easier to keep your specific element. Customized discs can now be sold in my shop. Helpful. You don't always have to wait on people to make custom discs. You can actually make them yourself and then sell them. This is one that is confusing, really. I don't get it. So dual blades distraction wing will now be able to turn during the rushing phase, which I understand what that means. It just means when you hit distraction wing, you can turn. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to turn, but you can turn during the actual time frame that you're moving across the ground. My question is why? Distraction wing's issue that anyone else, at least from what I've played of it, its issue has been it's pretty hardcore hit stop near the end, and that making it not really the best for movement as opposed to other options you have available to you. For example, like Safoe Type 0, things like that. Not really the greatest in those situations. But then they made this change, when in most cases, I mean, I know I've never had any problems with this. I'm not sure if other bouncers are having issues where distraction wing is just missing, you know? I think the only situation that I would find that to be useful in is like in mobbing, not mobbing, in like just regularly doing small quests or whatever, where there's only like a mob or 2 up. Being able to turn like on a dime would make things pretty easy, but it is what it is. They also made jet boots, they changed the behaviors for them. I'll play this really quick, but you can now use the weapon action while you're moving, which is kind of cool. So there's that. And that's mostly it for the changes, the class changes. There's also some other stuff Now, usually I go through and read all of these individual things. To be honest, guys, I'm just going to kind of scroll through some of this stuff. This is from the June 19th stream anyway, so it's not really anything new, but it is a part of the station recap. I will mention they have the phrase, they have all this stuff here. I think this is all June 19th stuff. This is all June 19th, so this is old for the most part. It's just going back over a bunch of the stuff from beforehand. This is more or less the second half of that, so you guys can go through this on your own time if you'd like. It's really not, I mean, it's basically just AC stuff, to be honest. It's nothing really big. But guys, what do you think? Are you excited for the new changes that are coming up for your classes? I kind of was joking a little bit in my Discord how SEGA managed to find the one thing that isn't an issue with Distraction Wing and fix it. Like, it's the one thing that I don't think anyone really was concerned with when it came to Distraction Wing. So this leaves me a bit concerned about how SEGA feels about dual blades. I don't know if they really know what they want to do with them, but hey. All you sword bros out there, Hunter sword bros, I know you guys are super happy about these changes, especially the Sacrifice Bite one. The Sacrifice Bite one is a long time coming, honestly. It hopefully will mean that Hunters will be able to utilize different types of swords without losing their Sac Bite, so that's really, really cool. Especially with the normal attack up and PA power. Like, it's just a flat damage buff, basically. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just say, damage buff, because normal attacks and PAs are the only things that Hunters do to deal damage. Well, I guess also parries, but your ignition parry is also a PA, so hey. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me on another one of these episodes. If you have any questions, feel free to toss them into the comments. If you dislike this video, you know where that button is, but if you like the video, I'd appreciate a like. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with the videos themselves. I do try to get these out as soon as I possibly can. Again, big shout out to you guys in Discord. Thanks so much for letting me know when these things pop up. I don't always notice them and see them, and it lets me know exactly when to create these videos in the first place, because apparently you guys like this stuff. At least analytics tells me you actually like it, which is strange. But hey, it's news. It helps you guys get things figured out. Anyway, I can ramble on forever. I'm gonna leave now. Okay, bye friends.